Buddy Holly was born Charles Hardin Holly on September 7, 1936, in Lubbock, Texas. Raised in a musical family, Buddy was exposed to various styles early on, including country, gospel, and rhythm and blues. His brothers taught him to play guitar, and by the age of 12, Buddy was already performing locally. It wasn't long before he and his high school friends formed a band called Buddy and Bob, which later evolved into The Crickets, a band that would shape rock and roll forever. The Crickets' rise to fame wasn't instant. They faced many struggles, from a lack of initial success to being turned away by Nashville producers who thought their sound was too unconventional. But Buddy was determined, and in 1957, they recorded That'll Be the Day at a small studio in New Mexico. This song, blending rockabilly and rhythm and blues, became a massive hit and put Buddy Holly on the map as one of the early pioneers of rock and roll. Buddy's career was a whirlwind, marked by a distinct, clean-cut image that set him apart from the rebellious rockers of his time. His thick black glasses and polite demeanor belied the intensity of his talent. Hits like Peggy Sue and Every Day became anthems of the era, and his innovative use of recording techniques like double-tracking vocals showed his commitment to pushing musical boundaries. But Buddy's life wasn't all success. He faced tension within his band as his artistic ambitions grew, leading to the eventual breakup of the Crickets. He also struggled with his record label, which took a significant portion of his earnings. However, Buddy found happiness in his personal life when he married Maria Elena Santiago in 1958, a whirlwind romance that brought stability amid the chaos of fame. Tragically, Buddy Holly's life was cut short. In February 1959, he embarked on the Winter Dance Party Tour alongside other musicians like Richie Valens and JP, the Big Bopper, Richardson. The tour was grueling, with long drives through freezing conditions. Frustrated by the poor travel arrangements, Buddy decided to charter a small plane to reach his next gig. In a twist of fate, there's a famous story involving JP Richardson and Waylon Jennings. Jennings was supposed to be on the flight, but Richardson, battling the flu, asked Jennings if he could take his seat. Jennings agreed. In a moment of dark humor, Buddy Holly joked with Jennings, saying, "Well, I hope your old bus freezes up." Jennings replied, "Well, I hope your old plane crashes," a comment that would haunt him for the rest of his life. Richie Valens, who had never flown before, also found his way onto the plane after winning a coin toss against another band member, Tommy Alsop. That toss of the coin sealed Valens' fate. In the early hours of February 3rd, 1959, the plane crashed near Clear Lake, Iowa, killing everyone on board. Buddy Holly was just 22 years old. His death became known as the day the music died.